Welcome to my Let's Play of Boss Constructor. I have not read much about this game other than the fact it's pretty good. It's still in early access. They're up to patch 186. That's a lot of patches. Let's learn this game together. Let's go through the tutorial. Take a few minutes to follow this tutorial. I'll show you the basics of how to build and fly your first ship. Okay. Start by clicking the hangar. Hangar allows you to manage ships and download ships from the Steam Workshop. We'll create a new ship from scratch. In order to do this, please click the highlight button. This is ship editor where you can build, modify, and repair your ships. Before we get started, let's take a brief look at the interface. On the left, you can see your current ship. Currently, your new ship consists of one command center module. However, you can hover your mouse over this module to get more information. Command center. The command center is vital for every ship. If all command centers in a ship are destroyed, the rest of the ship will be destroyed as well. Cost 20, 80, weight 2. Okay. There's a bunch of variations too. That's kind of cool. In the top right, you can find your inventory panel, in which all your available modules are displayed. Boss Constructor has over 60 module types, which allow for many different configuration strategies. New module types can be unlocked through research, which we'll talk about later. We have a command center, an energy chain. A chain is made of materialized energy. When activated, two or more energy chain modules can be used to connect parts of the ship and transmit energy and commands in between. Ore container. This container can collect and store ore crystals. We have inferior, common, rare, superior, and legendary. Structure, generation, propulsion, defense, weapons, decoration, all modules. Those are filters. Okay. Second panel allows you to change a module's color and rotate it. You can also undo and redo previous actions. Color, rotate, rotate. Get rid of it. Toggle automatic key assignments. Clear key assignments. Assign keys automatically for selected module. Alright. The lower panel gives you information about your ship. For example, its overall cost, weight, and speed. The info panel also provides information on your ship's energy generation and its energy storage and its maximal energy consumption. Name, color, decoration style, undo, redo, store blueprint, try to restore blueprint, clear blueprint, publish to Steam Workshop, download from Steam Workshop, ship cost, peak damage, ship weight, max speed, energy, capacity generated and used. Before we continue, let's give our ship a name. Click the highlight button, enter a new one. Call this ship the Snoopy. Most modules require energy to operate. While the command center provides some energy storage, you still need energy generation. In order to solve this, add 2 solar panels to your ship by dragging them from the inventory to your ship. We got more stuff. Solar panels. Solar panel provides energy to your ship. Big, inefficient. It's fairly big and inefficient. Energy generated is 4 gigawatts. Alright, look at our ship go. In order to move around, your ship requires propulsion modules. This tutorial adds 2 propulsion rockets that will allow us to move forward and rotate. Propulsion rockets is a cheap and efficient way to propel your ship. Energy uses 3. Drive thrust 2,500 kilonewtons. Alright. Good, let's finally add some weaponry. A fireball module is a good all-around mid-range weapon, which will do for now. Let's add 2 of them to the highlighted location. Fireball. A basic weapon which emits a high-energy particle. Got a whole bunch of stats for that. Damage per shot is 10. Uses 2 gigawatts per shot every half second. Shot lifetime, shot speed, weapon range. Peak damage. Okay. Our first ship is now complete. Before we take it on a test ride, let's check how it's controlled. Press the highlighted button to activate the control overlay. Key controls. Whoa, look at that. By default, the game tries to guess how to control your ship. You can change the keys to be used in the input settings. In addition to your keyboard, you can also use a gamepad or a flight stick to control your ship. When you're done, click Test to fly your ship.
Begin mission.
Welcome to the test sector. This place contains some harmless stationary targets and gives you a chance to test your ship. Pressing a key to start. Where's the any key? You can fly your ship by pressing one of the movement keys. By default, these are the WASD. Move your ship in every direction. To continue. Look at that, going forward, rotating. Try firing weapons. By default, it's up. By default, the front-facing weapons is forward arrow. Very good. Feel free to test your ship and destroy some of the test enemies. When you're ready to continue, head back to the main menu. You're very slidey. Okay. The ship controls pretty poorly, but I'm sure that's because it's a starter ship. Before we end the tutorial, let's have a very brief look at the research screen and the exploration mode. Research. The research screen shows you all the modules that are currently in the game. In order to gain access to the higher level modules, you can unlock them by buying or salvaging them in the exploration mode. Okay. There's the propulsion rocket that we just saw. Distress beacon, thruster rocket, inertia absorber. That'd probably be useful. Control processor, maneuvering thruster, subspace drive. Autonomous AI routines contain standard combat program. So these are better AI for, or better command centers, which contain AI with them. Standard AI, boss, skirmish, escape, melee. Fireball, railgun, energy lance, laser, mass driver, cannon, missile launcher, autoloader, whole bunch of weapons, whole bunch of armor and shields, ore containers for harvesting, energy chains, grappling hook, piston, auto aim joint, clicking device. Okay, a whole bunch of stuff in this game. Head over to the exploration mode, the last section of the tutorial. On this screen, you can choose between continuing an existing exploration or beginning a new one. Click new name, give your game a name. Okay, let's just call it game 1 because we don't care. Alright, so in the exploration mode, you start with a small ship and fight your way through the procedurally generated galaxy while upgrading and improving your ship. For now, let's leave the difficulty and galaxy size at normal. You can choose to begin with one of the default ships or design your own starting ship. In addition to the ship, you can choose a bonus pack, which will give you additional starting modules. Alright. Click on Exploration to generate a new galaxy and start the game. Okay. Click anywhere to continue. Classified. Final transmission of USN Huxley. There's no clear path home for my damaged ship. We are a dwindling crew without further resources. I, Science Officer Pete Livingstone, Captain Pro Tempor of the Huxley, think it would be appropriate to send home one last message so that we do not vanish from our good lives' noble purpose without a fitting epitaph, so our fate may be understood. So, and some text I cannot read. I think we'll see this again, so let's read that later.
Research complete. Module technology acquired. Galaxy map initialized.
This is the galaxy map from which you will control your path throughout the galaxy. Your goal is to face the threat of the von Neumann, a race of AI enemies created through artificial evolution. On the right-hand side, you will find your current inventory. You begin missions by clicking the highlighted nodes of the galaxy map. Each mission has a primary objective. You can begin missions by clicking the highlighted nodes on the galaxy map, like these. I guess so. Each mission has a primary objective, which must be fulfilled in order to unlock other sectors, and a secondary objective, which will increase your standing within the sector's dominant faction. To get information in this or other game modes, click the help button on the right. Top right. Hey, there's a help button. Exploration mode. You start with 1 of 3 ships. You can choose an additional bonus set. You compare. So if you're using a predefined ship, you can find your own. However, your ship must not exceed 600 credits. Sectors. Select one of the highlighted sectors to justify there. Okay. Each faction has its own trading stations and will sell you different kinds of modules and tech labs, which will allow you to upgrade existing modules. Once you've cleared a sector, trading stations and tech can be accessed directly from the galaxy map, improving your standing with a faction by completing secondary objectives. Okay. So this will be in the tutorial. If you want to continue exploration, start by upgrading your starting ship by using the modules from the bonus pack. Alternatively, you can always browse the Steam Workshop and download and play other player ships. Good luck. Okay, so we have a command center, propulsion rockets, a whole bunch of propulsion rockets, and 2 fireballs. I'm sure this is a better ship than what we designed previously. Batteries. Store excess energy. Energy absorber. Steals energy from other ships. Like, what is stopping us from just putting a bunch of this stuff on? I don't think anything really. Seems like a really close range to steal. Energy used. Might as well add that since it generates energy. Doesn't seem any reason not to. So my max speed is 1400. Slows down my max speed, so let's just keep that off for now.
New faction contact established. Galaxy map initialized.
Contact established with the Ageless. As human medicine and geometrics advanced, it eventually became possible for some super wealthy to engineer away their own mortality, and had been carefully constructed series of clones in order to shed the weight of the mortal coil, seeking to maximize the time they can spend alive before random accidents claim them all the same. Many of these people sought refuge in the distant planet's Hobishi's world, a small rocky planet alone in its star system, with a large molten iron core and an atmosphere composed primarily of inert xenon. Most of their trade with the rest of humanity derives from an intellectual property. The Ageless exhibited boundless interest in defensive technologies. They were even the inventors of the cheap, effective titanium luminate armor system, now used everywhere space travel is prevalent. Long lives and a generally higher than average accumulation of bright minds means that even the eventually low population of this colony is responsible for a good portion of the leading defense technology research, which they share much more freely now that the Von Neumann have become humanity's arch nemesis. Dark rumors circulate that the Ageless mean to give away only enough knowledge that mortals and machines might annihilate one another, leaving them in peace to ponder eternity. The Ageless, for their part, do not say much, eager to remain out of the fight for as long as possible.
Galaxy map initialized.
Okay, so these are the Ageless. Let's see. I wanted to read that starting story. because we weren't able to before. Okay, we read that part. So the fate might be better instead. So that perhaps you can adapt in time. Humanity has long wondered why the stars seem empty, why despite all our estimates the galaxy is devoid of any intelligence other than our own. We scanned and sifted, sent message by bottle and by broadcast into the ocean of our solitude, and nothing answered back. Gradually the sobering reality set in. We alone looked up at the sky and dreamed. Perhaps they never existed at all. Perhaps they were not yet advanced enough to reach out to us. Perhaps they were long dead. At best, we expected to find the graveyards of our predecessors. A few ancient testaments to extraterrestrial engineering prowess turned now into empty mausoleums. What they left behind is exactly the opposite. Our galaxy is teeming with their life.
Galaxy map initialized.
Alright. Let's go back and let's nuke that game.
Galaxy map initialized.
It's kind of nice how you can just flow between games very easily. What is this? Okay. Alright, so there's the age list. They want to destroy mining ships. We detect a von Neumann mining vessel. Destroying it would help us slow down the von Neumann progress. Collect weapon fragments. Destroy enemy ship. Mine ore. Destroy ship. Collect weapon fragments. Okay. It's all pretty much the same. Okay. Very good. Zoom out. Yeah, there we go. Is that thing bad? It's kind of hard to steer this game. Is he dead? I guess he's dead. Still showing him on the cursor. Do I have to blow him up completely? It was still showing an icon of him, so it's kind of... So I don't know. See, there's his command module. There we go. He is definitely dead now. Collect weapon fragments is my secondary goal. Those things, those mines, or those weapon fragments? Whoa. Ouch. No, don't go that way. Great. I just got blown up by mines. How do I leave? I have no weapons. Peace out. Oh, there's something. It's pretty hard to control this thing, especially when your thrusters get blown up. I can't collect it, looks like. Let's just see if I can leave somehow. I don't know how to leave yet. Maybe clicking on the button.
Galaxy map initialized. Begin mission.
Those mines are pretty nasty. least at this early stage in the game.
Module technology acquired. Resource collected. Module technology acquired.
Eek.
Ship destroyed.
Those.
Resource collected.
What is that thing? That's like a leave spot. Okay, well, I retrieved a accelerated fireball and a slow fireball.
Galaxy map initialized.
Guess I should edit my ship. Repair it. Is it automatically repaired? Accelerated fireball. Command center. Slow fireball.
Begin mission.
Test my ship. Whoa. I got some serious firepower now.
Galaxy map initialized. Begin mission.
So let's go
Module
back.
trader detected. Galaxy map initialized.
Alright, well, that's a good stopping point for the episode. See you next time on Boss Constructor.